Assalamualaikum. Today I want to present my Citra report for semester 1 2022-2023. For this subject, apresiasi alam dan warisan laut, it has a component which is Citra and it contains 50 marks. Citra program has 7 elements which is communication, leadership, spirituality, volunteering, sport and recreation, art and culture, and entrepreneurship. Each student is required to participate in at least 2 programs or activity for each optional element. For each element selected, student must participate in at least 2 programs or activities. Each participating program must be accompanied by evidence such as program brochure, pamphlet, flyers, photos throughout the program, and participation certificates, proof of attendance. After completing all the elements, students have to make a presentation to their respective mentor. For me, I select 3 elements which is communication, sport and recreation, and spirituality. For the first Komunikasi Citra program, which is Pocket Talk Usahawan Alumni, Mindset Usahawan Berjaya. This program invites alumni from various occupations and has been organized by the Mike Agrosis Club in collaboration with Entrepreneurship and Career Centre, CEC, University Malaysia Terengganu. This program was held at Sangha Siswa UMT on 17 December 2022 at 8:30 p.m. until 11 p.m. The objective from this communication image program are giving opportunities to student bodies via speech by who have succeeded in field of entrepreneurship. Second, research and find the entrepreneur talent of student potential as an entrepreneur. And the third one is provide exposure to UMT student about entrepreneurship knowledge. For the second program, which is Minggu Jalinan Ukhuwah, Program Perakaunan Sesi 2022-2023. This program was organized by the HiSec Club, which is Himpunan Siswa-Siswi Accounting, which is held specifically for all first-year Bachelor of Accounting students. Speakers and alumni have been invited to provide motivation and exposure to certain matters according to the tentatively given such as ACCA, MIA, and so on. Among the objectives of this program are form a bond of friendship and fraternity between first-year student and senior student, and the second one is giving exposure to cost accounting related career and future. For the next Citra that I choose, which is sport and recreation. For the first program, which is Accountaholic Sport Day session 2022-2023. This program is also organized by the HiSec Club, which involve all students from year 1 to year 4 of accounting bachelor who have been registered. Among the sports that are contested are volleyball, futsal, handball, and many more. A prize giving event was also held on the last day of the program for the first and second place. The objective of this program is to bring sportsmanship in accounting students. The second program that I choose is Industry in the Classroom Basic Wilderness Responder. This program is hosted by Outdoor Recreation Course on January 11, 2023 at 2 until 4 p.m. on the Kisco web application. This program is directed by Mohammad bin Abu Bakar, who is Secretary of the Terengganu Nature Guide Association. Among the objectives of this program, increase participant knowledge about the action that need to be taken when emergency situation occur, be able to understand and apply skills before providing emergency aid to victims. For the third Citra program that I choose, which is spirituality, the first one is Muhasabah Islah dari Demi Insan Rabbani. This program has invited Ustaz Mohammad Zainuddin, which is PUYUP, who is also famous nowadays. This program takes place on 15 December 2022 after Maghrib prayer in the main prayer section of the Pusat Islam Sultan Mahmud UMT. From this program, we can improve ourselves to become a more useful and obedient person to Allah as a Muslim person. The last program that I choose to conclude this Citra presentation, which is Pimpin Aku ke Syurga, Tanggungjawab sebagai seorang pelajar. This program is held on 29 October 2022 at Dewan Sultan. The panel that was invited to give a talk was Imam Muda Nazrul. The objective of this program is to explain about the duty as a student to reach the heaven in Islamic ways. And the second one is to create confidence in oneself as a student. Next, I want to present my conservation report. Conservation is a activities and heritage appreciation through two methods, namely, first, centralized conservation implementation, and second one is implementation of conservation according to the mentor. For the conservation report, I choose a program which is compost fertilizer. Compost fertilizer is when you use a product that provides helpful nutrients to soil, plants, flowers, and vegetables. There are three main process of this compost fertilizer, which is fermentation, maturation, and compost. For this fermentation process, there are few steps that we must take to prepare the process. First one, we need to cut all the waste food and vegetable into a smaller pieces. Second step is take the biocatalyst about a quarter of our hand and sprinkle it on top of the filter that is in the compost bin. Step 3, take the waste food that already cut into smaller pieces and put about 2 inches of top of the biocatalyst that we sprinkle on the compost bin. The fourth step is take the biocatalyst again and put it on top of the waste food. The last step is we repeat the step 1 until the step 3 until the compost bin full. Make sure to leave a space about 1 inches and leave it this compost bin about a week. For this for maturation process, firstly we need to prepare a soil, a large barrel and burn chaff. Put soil about 1 inches into the large barrel. And the second step, put the compost about 2 inches, which is 7 full scoop, and flatten it well. Third step, put the burnt chaff about 1 inches and put it on the second layer after the compost. The last step, repeat the step 1 until the step 3 until the barrel is full. Make sure the last layer is soil and leave it for 14 days. For maturation process, firstly we need to prepare a soil, a large barrel and burn chaff. Put soil about 1 inches into the large barrel. And the second step, put the compost about 2 inches, which is 7 full scoop, and flatten it well. Third step, put the burnt chaff about 1 inches and put it on the second layer after the compost. The third and the last process is compost process. But this time I don't have any evidence like photo or video to show because the 2 weeks that need to leave the mature process is in the exam session. But I have made some research and I can explain a bit about the compost process. For this process, mature compost or compost fertilizer is produced after 2 weeks of leaving the maturation process. Next, we can start to do a mature compost soil or compost soil. The fertilizer mix is compost. For the compost soil is compost, soil, burnt husk, and wood powder. After getting all the ingredients, we can mix them together and get ready to plant a tree. That's all from me. Thank you so much. That's all from me. Thank you so much.